Hello guys, Ivan here and welcome to a new video. So today we are here with the new 2024 Mercedes CLA Coupe. This is the 250 version and also this is the new facelift. And in this video we will check out the exterior, interior, infotainment and also the practicality. We are at Mercedes-Benz Bratislava Motorcar Group. Thanks for having us here today. Alright guys, so let's start with the exterior. So here we have the all-new 2024 Mercedes and this is the CLA Coupe. And as you can see, this car is much more improved in terms of the design. So we will check out the exterior here first. So the whole front is now different in terms of the design. We have a new design of the daylight running lights, the LEDs. Also the front bumper is now redesigned. And the grille has now Mercedes-Benz stars, so it looks much more sharp and more angular. So here we can see the changes. So you have the lights which look very close to the GT 4-door. They are like dissected here on the lower section into these small two stripes. Otherwise we have the same shape as on the GT 4-door, which makes this car look much more like a GT 4-door essentially. Also we can see it here, and in the grille we can now see the Mercedes-Benz stars, and also check out here the openings on the front bumper. So they look much more AMG like. Also you can see here these gloss black vents on the side. These are also air curtain, so you can see the air is redirected here towards the side of the car. And also here we have high gloss black in the middle of the car. This car has also night package, so basically it darkens the window trim. Also we can see here in the middle gloss black in terms of the trim, and now the car looks much more lower to the ground in my opinion, and also more like AMG because of the middle part blacked out. Also this A-wing design, so typical for the AMG, is presented here. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it looks very stunning. Also power domes we have here now on the front hood, also on the new A-Class facelift. So to me this is much more in terms of the improvement, quite a huge step. So looks much more modern than the pre-facelift. So I think many people would like to change to this facelift model, also because of the lights, but yeah, front bumper as well. So here we can see the Mercedes-Benz star. The badge is flat, and that means that behind this we have a radar for the assistance system package. So on this car we have full assistance system package. If you order only the Distronic, then you would have the 3D star here and you would not get the radar. So I highly recommend to get the radar. Also the radar works together with the cameras here. And if you get a system package, then you have two cameras. If you don't get it, you have only one wide camera, and two is always better than one. So in terms of the assistant system cameras, so definitely get the full assistant system package if you care about this stuff. And the Distronic adaptive cruise control, which can set and keep distance, brake, accelerate, very good system for traffic jams, stop and go assistant as well. So now from the side we can see this beautiful coupe shape. Look how amazing this looks. The car looks really like a larger one in terms of the size. So this is same wheelbase as the A-Class, but the car looks larger. The overhangs are longer, the front one and also the rear one. So therefore the car is much larger. So I paired this together with the C-Class, with one of my friends' cars, and they look very similar next to each other in terms of the length. And yeah, the bonnet is longer on the C-Class, obviously, rear-wheel drive platform. This one is front-wheel drive platform, but you can get this also as an all-wheel drive 4MATIC, and the AMGs are only 4MATICs, the 35 and also the 45S. 35 is now online on the channel, so go and check it out as well. But I wanted to show this white car mainly because that's what many people would order and they love it, the white car with the night package. Also we have here the panoramic sunroof, which basically lowers the car visually. If you have here a wide roof, the car would not look as low as it is looking now. So That's quite a difference as well. And obviously you can open it and have a fresh air from the roof, so that's something what many people love actually. And also you can see here the panel. So this one is in body color. You can wrap it, but probably I would leave it like this, because then you can easily see that you have a panoramic sunroof and not the roof wrap. So you can see here tinted window, and you can also close the sunshade. We'll check it out from the interior. So the night package also darkens the mirrors, so they are gloss black, as well as the window trim. So yeah, that's the view from the front. This one, in terms of the lights, here we have the multi-beam LEDs, the best which you can get for the CLA. The base are the LEDs, so we don't have the halogen lights anymore. So the LEDs are the base lights, and then you can get these multi-beam LEDs which can cut out ongoing traffic, and these are actually better in terms of the technology than before. These have technology from the E-Class facelift, the previous generation of the E-Class, so they are actually much better than in the previous CLA. So also technical change what is much better here in the facelift, and lights are very important during night time for sure. Alright, so in terms of the power, here we have the 2.0 liter petrol engine. So this is the CLA 250. This is 4MATIC, all-weather system. You can only get this as a 4MATIC. And also this is now the mild hybrid, so it has 48 volt mild hybrid system. Basically it will start up much softer, more softly, more easily than the non-hybrid version. And also this gives you 14 horsepower more additional power. So this car develops 224 horsepower and 14 additional, but we don't count it together. It uses the car when it wants to start driving from the standstill, for example, or when it wants to move when it's on the go in the lower RPMs. The hybrid can help with that. Also big change is that we have now the 8-speed double clutch transmission. So basically we had 7 gears, now we have 8 gears. So this is the great improvement in my opinion. It's more smooth and also better on the highway in terms of the fuel consumption. So great improvement in terms of the transmission for sure. So not only visual changes, but we have also technical improvements. So that's what I like about this facelift. It's not only visuals, but also technical improvements. And also the assistance systems with the package, they are the latest one from the S-Class. So you will get the latest tech, what is in the flagship Mercedes-Benz. Here you can get it in entry-level coupe, basically, which is what I love about the Mercedes, that they can give you the best technology even in the smaller car. So that's fantastic. So the acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour is 6.4 seconds. The top speed 250 kilometers per hour, 155 miles per hour. So this car is very quick, we can say, very nippy, very fast, but you can also get the 35. So 35 has 306 horsepower and 45S has basically 421 horsepower. So much more than this car. So you can choose what kind of power do you want. The 35 is basically enhanced version of this car. So the engine is the same, but we have some changes in the engine bay, and yeah, then you can have more horsepower. Also the suspension is different, and you have more rigidity underneath of the car. So basically the 35 is a much more different experience than here the 250, which is a more comfortable daily experience, and 35 would be definitely more sporty in terms of the feeling. So let me know which one is your favorite. You can also get the diesel plug-in hybrid, so many options for the CLA. So here let's check out the wheels. These are 18-inch wheels. These will be more comfortable option. You can also get the 19-inch as well. So these are Bridgestone tires for this particular case. They are changing the tires always in the factory. So these are Turanza T005 MO, Mercedes original, 225/45 R18, and we have ventilated brake discs as well as the Mercedes logo on the brake calipers, and AMG logo is here embossed. Check it out. Also check out how the car sits low to the ground, very nicely. The rears are the same in terms of the size, but we can check it out to be 100% sure, but they should be the same. So the rear tire size, here it is, 25, 45 are 18, so it's the same for that. So let me know how do you like that. So here is one more look from the side of the car. Let me know how do you like this one. And yeah, we can check out now the back of the car. Alright, so now let's check it out from the back. So we can see here that the LEDs in the terms of the shape are now changed. So you can see that the CLA has now this one line here. Before it had like two lines, so now it's more simplified. Let me know what you think about this. From the front definitely it looks more aggressive. From the rear it looks more streamlined, more simple we can say. On the left side here we can find the CLA 250, the badge in chrome. In the middle we can find the Mercedes-Benz badge and the 4MATIC on the right side. And also the diffuser here is in a gloss black, check it out. And exhaust tips, these are however not functional. So these are cosmetic, but they are quite deep. So yeah, these are cosmetic. And from this angle the car looks also very, very sleek. Here is fuel tank, so you can see here the recommended pressure, and also that you should use 95 octane. So the whole car looks very sleek from the three-quarter view here from the rear. So essentially that's in terms of the changes for the rear section. We have only the graphics of the LEDs. The bumper is the same, I would say. We have 4 fins here in the diffuser, and yeah, looks very, very nice. So the AMG versions can also get Aero Package and Aero Package Plus, so they can have a wing or spoiler. So yeah, that's also something what you can find on the AMG versions to differentiate this from the Mercedes-Benz models. Alright, so now let's check out the boot. Here is my backpack. You can check out the liters and cubic feet on the screen. This is basically 5 liters more than in the C-Class, which the C-Class is a larger segment car, which I think is a great success for the CLA, that it can have same boot space as the C-Class basically, even more, but 5 liters is basically the same. Also with these levers you can fold the seats, the rear seats, and yeah, very spacious, the whole boot space. Also you can fold 40-20-40 rear seats, and here underneath we can find the tire kit and tow hook, this kind of stuff. You need to close the boot here manually, so it's not possible to close this with the touch of a button, which I think could be added here, and I would like to see this in the future. So you can swing like this in order to close it, or what many people do is you can grab it here and then here and close it like this. Alright, so let's check out the interior. We have frameless doors for the CLA Coupe, and also new steering wheel, new infotainment system. Here we have door seals, Mercedes-Benz, stainless steel. Then we have AMG floor mats embroidered with the rubber pedals and aluminium on the AMG line trim. Here you can open the boot with this button. You have large place for water bottle and some storage space, and also the heated seats. So yeah, let's hop inside. And this is how the front looks from the back. Let me know how do you like this. And also the key fob, as you can see, the same as previously. Alright guys, so let's close the door. So here we are in the new CLA facelift, and immediately you can see the new steering wheel. This is the AMG line Super Sport steering wheel. In the AMG models you have AMG Performance steering wheel. This one is with double spokes. Also this is the touch controlled, and you have 2 vertical bars here, check it out. And also this beautiful red stitching, like a cherry red, a little bit dark. And this steering wheel is the all new from the GLC, S-Class, all these models. So in terms of the touch controls, you need to get used to these, but they are not as bad as some people say. So you can see here these indentations in the middle. This will help you to know which one is the top one and which one is the lower part. Also in the middle you have on the inside indentation. So you can control this easier than some people actually say. So you can see these indentations there. Also here on the top. So yeah, that's something to notice. Also, pedal shifters are now different, minus and plus one on the right side, different shape. In terms of the stalks, on the right side we have the gear lever. On the left side here we have the windshield, washer fluid, and also the wiper stalk. In terms of the trim, you can have here the trim, which is for example the aluminum or the wood, these kind of different trims. Here we don't have anything, so basically if you don't have here trim, you cannot expect here to have a LED line in terms of the ambient lighting. So I highly recommend to get the trim here. I mean, also the trim then continues there, but here we have the ambient lighting, so that's something what will miss in the doors if you don't have it. Maybe you like this design, maybe not, just keep this in mind. In this case we have here the beige, very bright and light interior. So yeah, that's something what you can have in black. I would personally prefer this in black, but let me know what you think and what's your preference. Also you can see this large sunroof here, so you can open this for the ventilation. Can be opened for the small gap, or you can open it like this and have it fully open for the fresh air. Check it out. The glass is also tinted on the top, and you can close it here as well very easily. And the roller sunblind you can keep open or closed depending how much sun it is, and yeah, how do you like to have it at the moment. When it's too hot, I prefer to close this, so it's super hot, baking hot. So I prefer to close it when it's directly the sun above the car. So that's in terms of the layout. Also on the left side here we have the parking brake, also light controls, brightness and rear fog light. So looking very nice, this new CLA. What is missing here is the touchpad. So before, in the pre-facelift, you had here the touchpad which you can control with the display. So right now we don't have this here, and we have this like a small shallow storage space. So let me know what you think about this. I use the touchpad in my A-Class when I want to change radio station with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I think it's better to use the touchscreen. So depending how you use the touchpad, some people actually don't like the touchpad, they told me, because the cable with the charging is messing with it. So yeah, many people have many opinions, so let me know yours in the comment section down below. Also now we have here the dynamic button and also the parking 360 camera button. The volume knob is still here, the touch button, which is really cool. And this middle tunnel you can open, then you can have wireless charger for a phone, 12-volt socket, and also USB-C port here, and two cup holders. They are adjustable as well. The AC here has buttons, very nice and clicky buttons. You can change the temperature, and also in this case we have the Thermatic, not the Thermatronic, which is the 2-zone AC. Here we have 1-zone AC automatic, which is in the base version of the car, so it's included in all cars, the AC, which is nice. And here you can see the temperature, so you can have a set only one temperature in the front, and then you can set and change here the direction where the air should blow with this button. So basically you can change it here, or you can leave it on auto. If you press this button, then you can leave it on auto. So if you press this, the auto will turn off. If you leave it on auto, it will be like that. Also, you have the AC button here. You can close the circulation of the air, of the outside air, rear defrost, front defrost, and the level of the fan, which can be also changed in the automatic. So you can have blower speed automatic selection as well changed. Ambient lighting is here present also in the vents. So these are very nicely designed, like turbines in the airplane. I have it directed in this way because of the microphone recording here, so it's not messing with the sound. Also here we have the middle armrest, and underneath we have storage space, two USB-C ports, and it's pretty deep. And this one you can put two arms here, no issue with this. And the infotainment system is the latest one from the S-Class, we can say. And you can change the modes here. So we have understated, sport, classic, navigation, assistance and service. So my favorite would definitely be, in this case, the classic one. The sport one is not really my favorite. Let me know what you think. Here is G-force and engine data on the right side. Also temperature of the oil here as well. And classic one, you have two stalks and you can change what is in the middle. So you can see from start, from reset, eco display, consumption, attention assist. Then we have the radio, and also you can have a screen here for the navigation. Then you can have also full screen navigation as well. So let me know how to like that. So this one is my favorite. Then in the central screen we can see the navigation, phone, radio. So navigation, what I really like about that, so we have here this small pop-up widget, which basically, let's turn this off just to be safe for the sound. So you have this small pop-up which basically gives you the radio station or the track. You can forward or backward here with the touch of a button. You have also shortcuts for the phone, and you have here where you should go. Then we have the phone. You can connect two phones actually, which is really nice. And then you have radio, media, apps. This is for the Mercedes Me. Then we have the comfort. So here we have color, brightness, effects. So in terms of the brightness, we are now at the maximum. And colors, you have 64 individual colors and multicolor options as well, these ones. Ocean blue, Miami rose. Now it's not really visible during sunshine, but here monochrome is the most visible, definitely this blue one. Also we have effects for greeting, climate and multicolor animation. And then we have the info where you can see the consumption, vehicle, accelerator, brake and also tilt angles. And you can also see the engine where you can see the transmission temperature, engine oil temperature, boost pressure, and also the power and torque, how much you are using at the moment. And then we have settings. So with the settings you have assistance for your Distronic and all assistance systems. So you have driving here, active distance assist, so add up speed limit, route based speed adjustment. The function maintains the set speed and reacts to vehicles in front, speed limits, curves in the road, etc. And active steering assist. The function helps you with driving the center of the lane using moderate steering intervention. And then we have collision avoidance. We have ESP, active brake assist, active line keeping assist, active blind spot. So many assistance systems here, but they are working really in an amazing way. Then we have camera here, so you can have a GPS based activation. Also you can open the camera cover. And in parking you have you can set warning tones, audio fade out, time of warning, maneuvering assist. Then vehicle, here we have driving. So we have winter tail limit, manual shifting, automatic filling station search, car wash mode. So in this case vehicle is prepared before driving into an automatic car wash. Mirrors will be folded in, windows and roof closed, parktonic turn it off, and rain sensor turn it off as well. And comfort, here we have the roof roll sound blind. You can also open it here or close it from the menu. Then open close, automatic locking, acoustic lock, automatic mirror folding, dynamic select. This is for the individual mode where you can change it up. So drive can be eco, comfort or sport. The steering can be comfort sport, ESP, also comfort sport, sound, comfort sport. So we have also sport sound, which is interesting. I think this is definitely a new feature. In terms of the driving modes, if you press here the dynamic, then you can change. So we have a comfort mode here, you can see the setup, the eco, then we have the sport mode and individual where you can change it up. In terms of the lights, here we can see the multi-beam LEDs, dynamic low beam, also inter-exterior lighting, you can change it up, as well as the ambient lighting and system, you have your system information. In terms of the glove compartment, we have quite generous size. Also, here is like a hidden compartment, check it out. So very nice in terms of... So here are the seats. These are the sport seats with the microfiber in the middle and Artico here on the sides with integrated headrest, which I think looks very good. So in some models you have a separated headrest. Here is integrated, which looks definitely more sporty. The seats are very comfortable for me. I have these in my A-Class and they are really amazing for me personally. The engine start-stop button is here on the right side, and also auto start-stop is directly underneath. Well, I guess now let's check out the back. We can see that we have privacy glass here, privacy windows, and here is a rear section of the car. So let's hop inside. So here is how much legroom do I have here. Check it out. This is about, I would say, 1 inch to about 2-3 centimeters. Also here is a cargo net. Some door pockets, so you can store ambient lighting here as well. You can store a water bottle here as well, which is really nice. And yeah, the windows are now blocked, I hope. Okay, because you have also kid safety here, so you can close these as well from the front and from the doors. So you can see here the sport seats, and we can also open now the sunroof. Check it out. So now the cabin, check it out, much more bright with the sunroof. So to me definitely it's worth to get the sunroof, and makes the car much more bright, much more spacious, and yeah, good vibes definitely. So yeah, I'm not cramped here. I also don't have super amount of the space. I think it's expected with the silhouette of the sloping roofline. Also here you can see ISOFIX connection for the child seat, and the middle armrest here as well with the 2 cup holders. So yeah, very nice looking. Also integrated headrest here, and the microfiber with the man-made leather. In the middle we can find here the USB-C port and some storage space as well. So in terms of the headroom, I don't really have a headroom here. I'm 186 centimeters, 6 feet and 1 inch, and my hair is brushing on the headliner. So you need to take this into the consideration if you are planning to transport here taller passengers. Then this wouldn't be the best tool to do that. Also, you can have the A-Class hatchback, which will have definitely more headroom in the back, or A-Class sedan, and then we have also GLA, GLB, or the larger segments of the vehicles like the C-Class, etc. CLA shooting brake, which has more headroom. So yeah, those are the cars which you can get if you plan to transport taller passengers. Otherwise, I would say you will be fine here. Kids will have plenty of space here, so that's not an issue for sure. Or I guess that's it for this video. Let me know how you like the new CLA facelift in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.